Welcome to TreeWalker's Ungovernable, the podcast for those who cherish freedom, self-reliance, and a life untethered from systematic constraints. Welcome to TreeWalker's Ungovernable, Episode 5, Growing Bullcrap. Today we're unpacking a controversial topic, and that's about the recent study about the carbon footprint of urban farming, and is it a plot to discourage personal food production and make us more dependent on the government? Alright folks, let's get into it. Recently, a study from the University of Michigan made waves by claiming that urban farmed fruits and vegetables have a higher carbon footprint compared to conventional farming. 6 times greater, they say. Now, on the surface, this might seem just like another academic study, but let's dig a little deeper. Here's the thing. For years, we've been championing the benefits of growing your own food. It's a cornerstone of homesteading and a key aspect of being ungovernable, right? So, when a study pops up claiming that we're doing is actually harming the planet more, it's bound to raise a few eyebrows. Sure did mine. Now, I'm not one for conspiracy theories. Maybe a couple that actually turned out to be true, but generally not. But let's play with the idea for a minute. Imagine a scenario where the government wants more control over the food supply. What better way to interrupt that is discourage the people from growing their own food. Sounds good. Makes it seem less environmentally friendly. More troublesome than it's worth. Suddenly, the idea of self-sufficiency becomes less appealing, right? However, we need to look at the facts. Yes, urban farming can have a high footprint in certain contexts, mainly if it relies on artificial inputs like lighting, heating, and non-organic methods. But this isn't the whole story. Many urban farms use natural light, composting, and manual labor, drastically reducing their carbon footprint. So if you look at the cost of carbon footprint of creating and operating today's outrageous farm equipment, that pretty much blows urban farming out of the water, right? Let alone if you look at all the chemicals that are dumped on the fields, all the processes that take to make those chemicals, the fact that a lot of those chemicals come from Russia. It kind of makes like something smells a little funny here, right? Moreover, studies like the one from Stanford University have highlighted the multitude of benefits urban agriculture brings, especially in food insecure areas. It's not just about the carbon emissions, it's about community, food security, and resilience. From a homesteading and self-reliance perspective, this study doesn't hold much water. We know the benefits of growing our own food. It's fresher, we know what goes into it, and it connects us to the land. It's about being ungovernable. It's about taking control of our own food supply. So why would such a study make these claims? Could be a myriad of reasons. Academic curiosity, genuine concern for the environment, or maybe something more. Could it be an agenda to shift the narrative against self-sufficiency? I'll let you ponder that. Regardless of the study's intent, here's what we can do. Keep educating ourselves. Keep growing our food. Stay connected to our homesteading community. Let's focus on sustainable practices like using renewable energy. Boy, that one came out wrong. Renewable energy and organic methods. This way, we make our urban farms even more eco-friendly. I mean, like on mine, where the waste from my animals is going back in to be fertilizer for my plants. Everything I'm going to set up in my new, which we'll get to later, grow tent, hopefully a 10-foot by 10-foot grow tent, will be run off solar. So where's the carbon footprint? It's tiny compared to how much fuel you put in the tractor, the combine, the irrigator, the spray for the irrigator, the fertilizer, the pesticides, I could go on and on. So, in the end, it's about staying informed, making choices that align with our values of independence and sustainability. Don't let one study sway the rich tradition of homesteading and self-reliance that many of us hold dear. Let's stay ungovernable in the best way possible by taking control of our food and our footprint on this planet. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of TreeWalker's Ungovernable. Remember, stay self-reliant, stay informed, and most importantly, stay ungovernable.